Hey air signs, this is going to be your end of August general messages. So take what resonates and drop what doesn't. Okay, so if you're an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, anywhere in your chart, this message is for you. Or if you're cross watching for an air sign, there is a significant message in here for you as well. Okay, so we have here secrets. Okay, somebody could have, found out about a secret that was kept. Maybe you found out that maybe either you or the person you were with was in love with someone else. It says feelings for another simmer strong within their heart for someone else. They are in love with another. Maybe that's something that you've always felt. Maybe you felt something was coming. Maybe you felt anxious and anxiety. You always knew there was something off or something was up with that person, and they just couldn't tell you because they didn't want to hurt you, or they just didn't want to deal with the aftermath. And this could have been revealed or exposed in some way. Either you found out or it was revealed to you by the person that they were with, or in any type of other way. For those who don't understand or know this, it could be something that happens in the coming weeks or months, or it may not even happen to you. But this is definitely something that I see that has been going on with someone, has found out the person that they're with is actually in love with someone else. And that was something that has been exposed. You feel like you've been naked and exposed because you felt like you gave yourself away to this person to just, have them take a part of you in somebody else's arms. I can only imagine how painful that could be. As I was pulling these cards, guys, I felt like a deep pain in my gut. I can't even imagine for whoever this resonates with. Oh my God, it's horrible. We have acceptance underneath of exposed. It says accepting a situation can sometimes take a lot of personal work within. We are placed in situations we might not want to be in, or find out someone may not feel the same about us. Sometimes we need time to adapt, accept, and come to terms with situations, people, ourselves. Doing so frees up the mind and heart to be whole, even if it is something we might not want to accept. We do this so that things do not take us over, and acknowledgement. So accepting that, maybe they're not for me, and I just got to accept it. This could be a tower, this could be a realization, an epiphany, an eye awakening experience where, the when you're ready to accept this, you're able to heal and move forward. Then we have recovery. Okay, on the bottom, it is going to take some time for you to recover. On the bottom, maybe you just need solitude, time alone, in order for you to heal. Okay, because it's sometimes we just need to be alone sometimes to work things out, heal, purge, and not allow any other energy to intervene while we do our spiritual healing work. So don't be afraid to ask for that time alone or pull back. It says the either are a natural introvert or in a time and place right now in their life that they feel the need to pull back, go internal, and think. Sometimes when we feel the need for solitude or to withdraw, it is because a change is happening or coming, which obviously this, and then wait till you see what's coming up, or something could be on the rise. We may feel overwhelmed. I believe this was a typo. They forgot the E on the W, but I know what they're trying to say. We may feel overwhelmed and need to think, okay, there's another extra T, or mentally prepare for what is to come. So when you are mentally prepared and accept for the changes that are ahead, you're able to heal and recover, much faster in your own pace, of course, in your own personal way. Okay, so don't forget to, or don't feel bad if you need to just withdraw for a little bit and take the time that you need, because this is a lot. It's bullshit. It's a lot. The advice in between the ones that I have for you over here is be open to the mystery and magic that comes with new beginnings. We'll get to that in a second. Next to that, we have new chapter, which I will explain to you what that new chapter signifies. And then underneath that is don't ask why someone keeps hurting you. Ask why you keep letting them. Let that one sink in. And then we have surrender opens the door to receiving. So when you surrender and accept, great things start to happen. You surrender to what the divine has in store for you. Okay, don't resist this change, because you are worth it. So then we go to the new chapter. Okay, I feel like this new chapter, which is, preparing you, which is telling you heal, do the healing work, let go, allow things to, be recovered, restored. On this new chapter, we have romance. Okay, it says, he looked at her just then as the morning sun was cascading over her form as she laid near him. He sat up and gently took her hand and kissed it, a simple gesture that in that moment spoke a million emotions without a single word spoken. Guys, this new chapter here, Spirit is bringing you someone who is going to love you unconditional. Okay, this person is going to, you're going to be like, who's this bitch? Who the fuck was this bitch? You're going to be like, you're going to suddenly understand why this had to happen. Because if you're with someone who doesn't feel the same for you, that's unrequited. It's very one-sided. You don't deserve that. You really don't deserve that, air signs. So allow this new chapter to come in for you. Surrender this change, because this is someone you have a soul contract with. You're meant to be with. They're meant to be in your life for a reason. And then we have validation. So it says recognition or affirmation that a person or their feelings or opinions are valid or worthwhile. We all need to feel we matter, or that how we feel matters to those we care for. Validation can come in many different forms. A pat on the back, a bear hug on a day we are down. Human touch is just as important as words and just as powerful. So, this validation can mean so many things, especially because it's right next to romance, soul contract, new chapter. I mean, oh my God, it goes deep. I mean, I got the chills. You might even marry this person, because this is like your other half. They're preparing you to meet your soulmate. Look how cute. We have Mr. and Mrs. I was going to say Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You never know. Maybe your last name is Smith. Who knows? But, yeah, Mr. and Mrs. going on a honeymoon, spending some quality time together. This new chapter is going to be full of love and romance and closure. Someone who feels the same way as you. Look at that. Complementary opposites, the yin and the yang. You stir my soul, she said. You calm mine, he replied. Complementing each other by way of being unique and different, like dark and light, they cannot exist without each other and go together, combining in such a way to enhance or emphasize the qualities of each other or another. Oh my God, you guys. Do you understand? Do you understand what Spirit is doing here? Okay, in other words, harvest time is coming in love. I mean, look at these two. I just can't. This is bullshit, but it was necessary for your growth, to prepare you to what and who's to come. It's like the storm and then the aftermath, the rainbow, the promise of a better future. Allow it. It's in your contract, okay? This was meant to happen. If you resist, you start to block this out. You don't want to block this out. Who the fuck wants to block this shit out? And instead, block that shit out. Like, boy, bye. Girl, bye. Like, for whoever's watching. And remember these messages right here. Be open to the mystery and magic that comes with new beginnings. And surrender opens the door to receiving. Bam. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. I'm so fucking happy for my ex. Exactly. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. So there you go, air signs. I hope this message helped you out in some way, shape, or form. And remember, get excited for the future. No. No. So I love you guys. Give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Tell me if it resonated. If not, it's okay. You move on. And if you want to book a personal, all that is down below. Oh, And the decks that I used is the Power of Perspective Oracle cards from Flames of Alchemy, which are these 3 middle cards right here. And then we have, let me turn it around. We have the My Spiritual Love Oracle from my girl from My Spiritual Love. Her name is Diana. You can find her on Instagram or on YouTube under that name, which is the whole top row of cards. And the bottom row here is Love and Tragedy Oracle. And I got this off of MPC, makingplayingcards.com. And I believe you can also find these on Etsy too. Okay? All right, guys. Love you. Toodles.